Hello everybody, and welcome back to the vintage series. I'm just putting some water in this thing that I bought down there. I'm not going to tell you what it's for just yet, but I'm having a little bit of a interesting problem I found with Farming Simulator 25. I might as well take some more water down and show you. You may have noticed it snowed. It snowed and it sort of delayed me doing anything for the rest of December, which is fine. I've got quite a pile of stones and things from this field, and I managed to fertilise it. I also managed to pick up a few contracts ploughing and cultivating, and I bought myself an axe so I can do deadwood contracts, although as yet I've only done the one, and that was about 600 quid. But just to quickly explain to you what my issue with this is, let's pick, I'm going to just put markers out for you, this tuft of grass to this tuft of grass there, you see it? Right, let's go with an expensive bit of wool, 250 for that. I've run out of money at that tuft of grass. 250, ran out of money. This one, that's 80. So should be able to get loads more off that, shouldn't I? Ran out of money. I can take it even further, because what if that's just base game? Let's go to non-base game. In fact, 150. Let's go Highlands Fishing Expansion. New ones. Oh, ran out of money at that tuft of grass. 70 on this. 250, remember, on the first one. Same distance. Not enough money at the tuft of grass. That's 70. These ones, cheapest ones I can find, £7 a piece. Not enough money at the tuft of grass. So that is quite frustrating, because I don't really want to put animals in there if they're just free to roam all over the village. It's not sensible, is it? It's bad husbandry, that's what that is. So that's got me wondering about earning money. Now if we look at some contracts, oh, we've got ploughing available, that's interesting, but not a big payer. That's a bit better on the deadwood. So there is that. That could take a while. Otherwise, get your gate open. I could sell that. Should we take that down? We'll take that. We're not going to use it. We'll take it down. Knock that down. That's £393 back. And at some point, when the snow goes, we'll be able to see how that looks. Oh, we've got apples already. Oh, yes. So that could be handy if we've got an apple selling thing. But I can't put straw bales in here for the cow. I've tried multiple areas, there's no trigger, but I think we can put loose straw in. So basically we've got those straw bales that we don't need. So we may as well take these to market to sell them, hadn't we? To generate a bit of money. I mean, I had generated some money, but then probably should shut that door. It's gone a bit colder now, isn't it? I'm sure there's a way of removing these from this, but anywho, I've been playing around with different bits, and I like this section. I don't particularly like this because this area might be useful, and I do like that table, but all of this may go. The problem is it takes all of the furnishings around here as well. I suppose I could put them in, but they will cost money if I was to do so. I'll have a think about that. Straw bales. Let's attempt as many as possible. Now, I'm pretty sure, almost 100% sure that these will jostle and move about. So when that starts to happen is when I'll have to do a run to the store. But I'm going to have a ruddy good go at getting as many on as possible for now. I mean, if I can get enough to get... Oh no, I'll still need the animals, won't I? And I also want to explain my theory behind getting those animals. That's quite annoying that is so tight, but not to worry, we can work around it. It's cold, but quite nice now that sun's coming out, just taking the edge off. I think I've got a feeling we could probably make about £1,000 on this, which isn't really going to be enough to do the fence, is it? Am I going to end up having to go into debt to get this done? Here we go, look, here we go. digging yourself out of a wall of straw. There's daylight just coming over the top. Yeah, they're starting it, aren't they? They're getting a bit aggy. Yeah, let's get some straps in place. Oh, there's only 2. Oops. I think that will be our limit at high. But that's alright. Don't mind that. That's enough. I was expecting it to be at least 2 trips anyway, so... One more. I was going to cut scene on this, but as this is likely to become a bit of a catastrophe, we may as well keep it. Yeah, it looks moving on its own. It's dancing. That's going to fall off because for some reason that's not registered on. So when it's strapped, it starts to jostle. Shall I just attempt to push it? It's definitely not going to work. Oh, there you go. There's 1, 2. Let's just power forward for the first journey and see how we get. Got apples, but no, nothing out there. Wrong time of year, isn't it? No growing at this time of year. Morning. You're brave. Your sleeves rolled up. There's something quite nice about the snow when it's in a computer game and not real life. Well, snow's nice in real life if you're not freezing in it. Hello. Whose spelt is that growing in that field? Is it spelt? Yeah. Yeah, spelt. It is spelt. It's January. Can I replant that little patch of grass that I missed on that field, I wonder? Check the crop calendar. No, February. February I can chuck a bit more down, not a problem. I was having a little look on a map the other day and there's an interesting, almost winding path through. Somewhere up here. Might be over that side. I don't think it's there. No, it's just a field entry. Here we are. Oh, it's good to see these guys are still working. So I'm hoping for £500 here. Oh, I took that quick. Oh, 618. Hello. Oh yes. I'll tell you what I can do while I'm here. No, let's head back. I didn't realise until the other day these were ours. So let's see if I can move them with this. Oops. Oh yes. Oh no. We can't. That's too high for it. That's your limit. Could it go underneath then? No. Well, we'll give it a go. A swing and a miss. Not to worry. We go up on that ladder. I don't think we should. In these conditions, it's not wise, is it? Right, I shall go back and restock the bale cart and see you shortly. I might need to do some maths. Can I get the animal and not put a fence around it just yet? Or I could fence the bottom. That might not be a bad idea. Where there's a will. So I've gone with an overlap system. So we're strapped in and it seems to be working a bit better. I feel like I'm being pulled over to the side a bit when I straighten up, but then I am touching the wheel there, aren't I? But this is working better and we've got more on. I mean 16,000, nearly 17,000 litres. It's pulling left and right. Yeah. But it's a trolley and you've got it with one hand, so horses for courses. It's not horses for courses, it's understandable. I would have thought they'd have fixed bale physics, though. It's quite a big part of the game, same as pallets. Right, I'm going to go on the actual bit here now. Not that it drops in. Hello. Is that enough for a fence? I'm not convinced. What time are we on? Apples. 9:30. I'm thinking the snow should melt away soon. I mean, to a point, it actually looks like it has started to dissipate a bit. I don't know if that's me. Have a look at the weather. Oh yeah, we're all clear for the rest of January. No more snow. Back again in February. We can work around that. Although February might be planting time. Well, we're beholden to the weather. We'll do what we can. So, fence. Let's try and get a fence in. I didn't do those maths while I was off camera. Apples. I could go and do that. Where can we sell the apples? Will you purchase the apples? Yes. Over market price at the minute, so guessing that's £680 that we can get in. That'll put us up to 4,000. All depends on this fence, but I've had a little bit of an idea. Depends how flat that ground is. Well, I know it's not perfectly flat, which I'm rambling about, but I can show you right now. Let me just pop this back in a shed. In fact, no, leave this out because I might need to sell those apples. How close are we? Oh, very close, very close. So I put this is part of the, it's in the sheds, but it's part of the Rudniki map. But it needs to be flat. Can I put one in here? Does that look flat? There's only one way to find out, and it requires saving the game first so we don't mess it up. Sheds. I'm very annoyed about that price in the fencing. That one, that's too big. And that, you can see, is buried in the ground. The only trouble is with it being snowy. Hold on. That buries in the ground up there. This bit won't work, but down the bottom, we won't be able to put. It's a little bit. It's going to be a bit buried in that ground there, and sticking out onto that road a bit. What's that one like? Oh, hello, hello. That's tight, but where's the? I need to identify where. There's one of them, I think. He guesses. So if we go, keep that in line. This is proper guesswork. Can't see the one for this bit. There. That's slightly raised up off the ground there. I think it might be raised up there. Looks off the ground there. That's a shame. I definitely will dig into the ground once daylight commences. Maybe I just fence down this bottom end for now of the field and just trust the animals to be good. Why's fencing so expensive? It's rather annoying on the basis that how much you're going to notice it once the snow's gone. I think you're going to notice that quite a bit. That's floating. That is definitely floating. Now we'll have to get rid of it. Right, well, old looking fence. I mean, it's going to cost the same amount, whatever, isn't it? Just check. $1,200. That's cheaper. $960 to there. Very confusing. No gates on that either. Maybe I should look at the gate first. Gates going to be expensive, aren't they? Needs to be old looking. 150 on that. It's that fence basically, isn't it? That's the it's the in-game one. It's for cattle though. It's well, not cattle, animals. So it's not. That looks quite oldie. And this is the furthest I can zoom in. That don't look too bad though, does it? That's $1,000 just there. I'm going to have to put a gate in there. Or here. Here I'm going to have to put a gate in. Doesn't need to be huge, that's fine. At 800 quid. Why is fencing so expensive in this game? I mean, that looks fine for what we're doing. No, it doesn't, because that's in the wrong place. bear with, I'm going to have to go and do some deadwood contract and get some money in and probably sell some apples. Definitely need more. Yeah, definitely need more money in. Bear with. I thought I'd show you the axe in action. Bit of sound effect, not matching the movement, but it's quick. It was very quick, I will say that. I seem to be missing a tree somewhere. I've been in and out a couple of times, that looks like it. I've been in and out a couple of times and got different fences with different prices, put them in, come back in. I don't know how I missed that one. Yeah, tried loads, and the only thing I can ascertain is that this is potentially a scandal, a fence scandal, not too dissimilar to the adverts you'll get on YouTube probably straight after this video about diesel emissions. So unfortunately I have no option but to pay through the nose and have a fence put in. Annoyingly, I spent £1,000 on this fence and have completely forgotten that I'd put it in. So now I'm stuck with this fence, because if I delete it, it won't give me any money back, and I've only just realised that. I didn't think I'd done that. I was too busy getting angry and thinking. So I mean, that's suitable for holding off the animals. Which fence was it? I'm guessing it was that one. I'm gonna put a gate in down there, but have I got the money to put a gate in? Is there a gate? Hold up, what's that one? That's more expensive for less. How does that work? I mean, that's pretty much what we want. I'm going to have to get a loan, aren't I? What are you colliding with that you don't like? Piglet. I don't know what it's colliding with. Is it me? Could be me. Let's try again. Okay, that's looks about right. How much is a gate? What are you colliding with? Damn you. Gonna have to get a loan, aren't I? I can't go back on... I can't go back because I'll lose... Unless I go out there with it. If I delete last segment, am I going to lose all of that? That's a couple of grand and we haven't really got that sort of money. We can do it if it goes out that way then. Oh, we could square it off. There. We can square it off there. We'll do it that. Back to... Oh, it's got a chain on it, that's quite good. I'll take that. Yes, I'll take that. And I'm going to take a small loan, which will pay back as soon as possible. The 5 grand loan, right? It can't cost more than 5 grand. And I'm going to wing this because I don't know what it's going to look like. Absolute travesty. Up to there. Yep. I need to be over that little patch of grass there. Right there. Trouble is, it's picking that up as a fence, which it's not. Oh, this is disgusting. Already paid for fence out on this. I mean, I might... What if I went from here? Just do it, will you? How annoying. that's cost me. I mean, I'm just going to have to leave it like that for now. I mean, that's fine. There is a walkthrough. This bit's open anyway, but I'm not too bothered about that. And then I've got a gate to get in and out if I need to. I like the action of that, that's good. And it looks okay, it looks rustic, it looks old. I can't really see what's going on while the snow's here. So, I mean, it's not the worst thing. It's nice and old, tree trunks, barbed wire. Classic, bloody expensive, but maybe we can walk in it as well. It's not really going to matter. I don't think we're going to need to worry about it too much. I'm not going to say what's going in there because you might have already spotted something that gave it away. If you haven't, I don't want to ruin the surprise for you. So on that note, I'm going to go. This kept bloody appearing while I was trying to put stuff on the trolley. I'm rather frustrated now. Does Daisy, the cow, need some food? I'm going to give her some food anyway. Just because why not? On the next episode, hopefully, we'll have some stuff to sell. We can try and pay a loan off. The snow should melt away, which will give us some options. Oh, didn't get to feed her. Yes, she's not made any milk yet, but her health is now up to 100, which it wasn't before, which is good news. We've got apples to sell, that's a bit of money back. We've got a £5 loan to pay off. And hey presto, something has grown. Sugar-covered donuts. It's not frozen tomatoes. I mean, that's fresh. Fresh, straight to freezer. Great stuff. I'm going to close everything up, go for a cup of tea and try and calm myself down. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you're not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button. That way you'll find out what goes in there next episode, and hopefully we'll clear the debt off. How close are we to that? Okay, we're not that far off having another 3 pallets to sell, which will possibly purchase an animal. We'll find out. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now. Yeah, let's put that watering can on for a cup of tea.